Yeah, hi Jacqueline. Yeah, I just want to share that I know Jacqueline over, knowing my friend in knowing from a friend from Polytechnic. So I hadn't had a chance to really like speak to her a lot, but I know that I kind of learned that she's very good at makeup. Yeah, and I always browse like her Instagram feed. They are so nice, and there's like if I have the chance again, I really want to learn like makeup skills from her. Yeah, so she's launching a product in June, so do stay tuned to her Instagram and this business Instagram, which I will share in this interview, after this interview. So hi Jacqueline, how are you doing? Today is Sunday. How are you doing there?
Oh, bored at home.
Okay, so without further ado, I'll just dive in straight to the questions that everyone y'all can take note of. Which I shared with which the other entrepreneurs has shared with me also. So you're so young and you're just started out not long, right? So I think that's something that I also like to learn from you. Like, how do you even get that courage to take the step out to be an entrepreneur?
To me, like actually I'm not very young. I'm already 25 this year. But I feel that in life, like at this stage, right, it's worth taking a leap instead of just going from 9 to 5. Then also because of my background, because my family, we do business all the way. So when I was brought up, I think I already had the mindset that like it's sort of built inside me that I don't want to work for other people. But I didn't realize that until probably when I was 18, 19, when I went for my first internship. That was when I realized that, okay, probably I want to start something of my own. Yeah. So even when I was 14 in secondary school, I started doing like pre-orders to sell stuff. Yeah. But at that point of time, it was to earn extra pocket money. Like, it's not to like like I thought that I wanted to do business. Yeah. So when I was studying uni, then I happened to pick up like eyelash extensions as a skill. So after that, I decided to pursue it. Yeah. So because at this point of time in life, when you have no commitments, you don't really have so much responsibility. But maybe later in life, when you want to take such risks, you cannot do it anymore.
Yeah, that's something that's very true. I'm like working towards there. Yeah, actually. So I like to learn a bit. Okay, maybe you can introduce us about a bit about your business, and then I know the 3 points on how COVID-19 has impact on your business and all businesses. Yeah, so that we can understand better.
Okay, so I set up a small studio to do eyelash extensions. Then we also provide like other eyelash and facial services. Then at the same time, I'm running another business doing like more makeup days. Yeah. So for COVID wise, because we were forced to close down, and I guess because I'm quite new, as in I started doing extensions since 2015. So, but my shop only set up last year in 2019. So, it's definitely like a shocker because you can't open at all. So, I had to go and like inquire like fellow business partners, like what should I do, like do you get rental waiver, etc. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the next point?
So yeah, I think 3 points. So firstly is basically your 1 year of business, COVID-19 has actually forced it to close down for the time being due to these circuit breaker measures. And then secondly is that you had to start to look out to inquire like sneak solutions or suggestions from business partner around. So in terms of this, right, okay, I'll move on to the third point is basically that although you have practiced for 5 years, you just started your business like 1 year. So is there a third point that you can share that besides just in terms of closing down and business, maybe the last point, do you have an estimate of the revenue loss, in this COVID-19 situation that you are facing? Maybe just an estimate, like more than, certain number of K, or how many percentage of your forecasted revenue
Definitely
has been impacted?
100%. Because
100%.
like it's total closure for it was estimated to be 1 month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for 1 month I was prepared not to earn anything already. But then now
Mm-hmm.
it's extended to June. So yeah, like 2 months
Okay.
no income. Yeah. But luckily for me, I still have another side business running. So from there I get some sort of income coming in also.
Mm.
Yeah, so not so bad, I guess. Because
Okay.
I do know there are some people that have zero income. Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to move on to the next point. What have you done to exploit opportunities in this challenging situation? Like first, you focus on your side business. Besides this, right, what other things you have been practicing? Like, besides just shifting your focus to your side business that can give you the this money to survive this current situation. What are the other things that you have been doing, or looking to you are planning to do, and also moving forward, so that when this COVID-19 is like recovered, right, it will be like you will be working towards making your business even expand even further?
Um, so I've been taking like courses online on other aspects lah, like maybe things like I want to know but I don't dare to learn at first. Yeah, and then also at the same time, in terms of my shop, my studio's business, right? There's basically nothing I can do lah because it's still services based. It's not
Mm.
product based. So services based, there's no option to operate anyway. Yeah. So I think like I know that some places they actually retail products. They started manufacturing and retail their own products. Yeah. So same thing for me. I guess I can just focus more of my time on my side business to earn. Yeah. Because it's also based on makeup. So the consumer base is similar, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just to reiterate the point. So firstly, you shift your focus to your side business so that you can maintain, at least the minimal income for your own essential. The second is you take the time off to, self-develop. So you try things that you wouldn't dare to in the past, and then try to from there, see whether you can, achieve more learnings from there. And the last one is you actually move to explore in terms of these retail manufacturing products, which I believe that is one of the plans that you have in line that I learned from your sharing, that you have a launch of product that is likely in June on this makeup, one of the makeup of it's like the BB cushions. So is this something that that I'm correct, up to date, right? Up to now, right? These 3 pointers.
Yeah, but
Is there
actually the
anything
last
you can
one,
add?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, because right now it's even home-based businesses cannot ship out stuff.
Oh, okay.
So like the current law, yeah. But most
So
probably
this is
it will
something
be lifted
informative. Yeah.
on May 12th. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll like as so far just cooperate and see what the government says lah. So that hopefully everybody can be out soon.
Yeah. So you see, everyone, this is a Euro situation, okay? COVID impact has impact all businesses all around, and here we are learning for entrepreneurs how they actually source for this minimal income to survive their business and their daily necessities on all these essential spendings. So I'll move on to the next question, okay? Since we have talked about your business, I'd like to understand what sort of working style or attitude have you, been practicing or have put into your business, or if you have staff, what is the standard you have set for them? Because I think this is a thing that we don't get to know every day, like how people run the operation. So maybe you can share a little bit about what kind of attitude and mindset do you put when you are trying to run your own business and stuff. Yeah.
I think definitely you must have integrity lah. Especially when you receive customers, right, that have no experience or information beforehand regarding like the services, then you have to educate them, because I guess that a lot of places, even I myself as a consumer, I've been out there and I feel very cheated after I pay a certain amount and then I lie there for like 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and then I don't get what I want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So also at the same time, it's important to educate your customers, because I believe that and you can do it
Sorry, there's
home
some
based also.
loading. Just give a second. Sorry, just now I
Okay.
was a bit cut off. Just give a second. There's some loading issue here.
Still have? Okay, we are all
Sorry, Jack, there is some lagging here. Maybe you can just hold on a while. You just try to let this internet load for a while.
Is it better?
Yeah, sure, it's better now. Yeah, so
Okay.
maybe I'm cut off on the part where you shared, right? The attitude you said is being having the integrity character, and also taking the effort to educate your customer when
Yeah.
you know that, when you observe that they are unsure. Yeah, so
Yeah.
what's the additional thing?
Yeah, because I I myself also act as a consumer sometimes. Then of
Mm-hmm.
course when you go out you pay, you don't want to get cheated. You don't want to feel like you don't know what you're getting into. Then um I feel that it's always better to have educated customers so that they
Mm.
ask like reasonable questions also lah. Because like if I tell you that this is already going to happen, you already predict that it's going to happen. Yeah. So when you come back to me, you won't ask like silly questions also. Yeah.
So I learned from you, the second point is basically you put yourself in the shoes of your customer. Sometimes you
Yeah.
try to do the role play. You try to do the role play, to understand, how can I serve my customer better. So that is something that I think is very nice of you. You are being proactive to ensure that, you set a certain quality and standard in your customer satisfaction. So anything else to add on from these 2 points? First, have integrity, and second is to, put yourself in the shoes of customers, being proactive and
Mm,
considerate of their feelings also.
I any more points lah. I also
Mm,
think that because currently I have some partners that I work with, so I think that communication is very important also, because like the more people you work with, um the more, I guess, differences there will be. So you have to definitely consider other people's feelings. And then, of course,
mm,
as myself, um, honestly running it, right, profit wise, I'm not so driven, but it's more of
mhm,
like self actualization. Because like,
mm.
yeah, like for me, it's like if I have my basic expenses and everything, I'm fine. Yeah, I don't have to like create something or create an empire or franchise. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, that's very nice of you. So basically, your third point is you work on continuously improving your communication with your business partner, so that you
Mm.
can keep them engaged and really align in terms of your goals. So I'll move on to the next question. What 3 points of advice would you give to millennials who are looking to be an entrepreneur? Like myself, I'm still afraid to take the step out, right? What sort of
Mm.
3 piece of advice you give based on you with 5 years of freelancing and then 1 year managing your business up to date and facing this
Mm.
COVID-19 situation?
I think the first thing you have to um look for is having a mentor. It's like even if you go into a corporate situation, you'll always be attached to a mentor also. So if let's say you want to be an entrepreneur, look for a mentor that can teach you and is selfless lah, I guess. But of course you have to give back also, because they are full of experience, right? And then if they are willing to give you this experience, what can you give back to them, like contribute back to them? And then the second point, I guess, is have a backup plan. Like, cause I also have a backup plan, like in case Like I don't work out, what am I gonna do? Yeah. So always have a backup plan, like a safety net lah, I guess. And
Mm-hmm.
the third point, I guess, um collaborate with people. Because in this current like century, right, I guess right now it's not about teamwork and it's not about collaborating with people. It's not about like monopolizing your industry anymore. Yeah. So don't go out to like monopolize, because I believe that was like last time's way of working, but not now. Yeah, we should collaborate with people if we can, like help each other.
Okay, thanks for sharing. So just to repeat what you have shared, first is having a mentor that that can bring you through different that can share with you different advice, teach you, and then you also look at having the attitude to contribute back, because nothing is for free in this world. You should appreciate on the things that people have been helpful on. Second is basically you have a backup plan, means a safety net. Any point of time, right, where your business is facing a really hard patch, you still have a minimum sidetrack to help to maintain whatever you're doing. Thirdly is you try to work on collaborating with people, because you feel that it's not about just dominating or monopolize your business. You feel that people should collaborate each other, so to bring a better quality and standard to your customers. So thanks for sharing that. So since we have been talking about formal questions for the past 17 minutes, right? I just want to ask an informal question. Okay, it's something that I'm also very curious, as a female entrepreneurs, right? How do you deal with hypocritic people? On how do you deal with fake people, and how did you get over people who reach to you for ulterior motive? Rather than being collaborative or trying to do business with you, right? Okay, there are certain people definitely you met in your life, okay, being fake and also, trying to manipulate you, or, try to, how do you deal with that? Like, do you just ignore them? I see someone putting there, ignore them.
That's my friend. Hi, okay. Okay. I'm the kind of person, right? I believe everybody is good one. Like when I was younger. Until in secondary school, I realized that I started to see some signs that people weren't so good, but I still believe they are good. Okay. Until when I reached, I think poly was the one that shook me up a little bit. Then I started to realize that maybe people are not so good anymore. After I went into uni, I distanced myself from all the negative or hypocritical people. But I guess because I myself am not the kind also, yeah. So I don't attract this kind of people, because like I'm not the kind that put my 100% in school. So at that point of time, because I was so focused on other things, right? So I guess no one thought that they could get anything off me. Yeah, but I guess if in future, right, if I meet those hypocritical or fake people, right, I'm not the confrontational kind, so I'll just like distance myself from them. Yeah, I've never I believe like energies attract, so if you're a positive person, you attract positive people in your life. Yeah, so if you're negative, I will still try to help you. But if I try for a while and it doesn't work, right, then okay, goodbye.
Everyone, as you can see, Jacqueline is a very, very kind person, okay? So please don't take her for granted. And from here, okay, we are left with 10 minutes. Any audience have any questions here? I'd just like to give the chance, since we have the time here. We have 10 minutes to end this interview. I just want to know if anyone has any, questions. And let me see if any of my friends are posting any questions here. Oh, no, how do I go back from here? Thanks for taking the time out, everybody, and thanks, Jacqueline, for taking the time out. I believe that you're very busy with your, side business and stuff. And this itself, right, I believe the purpose itself is to create a positive impact. And also, for here, I'm also trying to also give some support, get my audiences to give some support to their business and stuff. As I think that, a lot of people, I just to repeat this, a lot of people shows a lot of support to the frontliners, but nobody actually, bring up this initiative to show some support to the entrepreneurs, because they are the one giving the jobs and values to society, but yet they are, usually not very much, most of the publisher, they show like really like top notch businessmen, top notch thing, but it's very seldom, when people have the chance to understand what about the growing ones, what about those that are still, striving hard for their business to expand, to grow within the next few years, those that are, just beginning for the first stage of their business. So everyone here, please show your support to Jacqueline business. I think that, I look forward to this launch of the makeup products. And of course, after COVID-19, right, if any of you, have is a fan of lashes, right, please feel free to go and visit Jacqueline, okay? She is a lashes, makeup artist, right? And she also do you do makeup services besides facial and eyelashes? What else do you actually do?
We do courses like for people to learn makeup and and also skincare, but I don't really do like makeup jobs, like
as for now,
yeah.
Okay, but for your teaching one, is in a class or individual? I think it's a question that all the females were like, oh, is there a class on makeup?
There's a class, it's a small class, so it's like personalized. There will be like assistants, how to say, paired with you, so that you will be able to learn like it's the class purpose is really for females to learn skincare and learn makeup and also learn a little bit of hair. Yeah, so it's targeted to yourself, very personalized. Yeah.
Will you be hosting any online classes? And
actually, I'm looking into that, but I'm scared. So like this is something that I've never done before, and I'm very scared of like online criticisms also. Like, like who is this girl? Like who does she think she is? Like, oh, like that also can. Yeah.
I think everyone, please give your support to Jacqueline. I believe that everyone will be very keen to learn makeup, because it's a trendy things among females, especially myself. If there is a chance, like you see a lot of YouTube videos, but sometimes we just want to have someone that we know who teach makeup, which makes us feel more connected. So I think it's very nice of you and very brave of you again to join me today. And I've interviewed like different entrepreneurs, and in your perspective as a newbie, especially 1 year in your business, right, these are insights that you have shared with me that really give me an estimate of how should I expect my operation to become. And the tips that you provide has really like give like the real-time situation on what is the current stage like after a year of operation, what is to expect, and what advice would you, what hurdles you have faced, and you have come up with all these like tips and pointers that you have been practicing. So with no questions from the audiences, I will be sharing all this information on my IGTV, and also I'll be sharing this Jacqueline's business Instagram page on my next story. So please show your support, and I will thank you for today. Thank you, Jacqueline, for joining me today. Yeah, I will share with you the contents, all these takeaways that I learned from you. Then I'll seek for approval before I post on my website and stuff. Yeah, all right. Thank you very much, everybody.